I think to myself, and I don't want to speak for you, and if I say something you don't agree with, call me out. But I think I've traded my freedom, and I think the majority of Americans have traded more than me, and we're desensitized to it. And what I mean by that is this: just 20 years ago, if someone said, I want to put a tracker on you and I want to listen to what you're saying and I want to be able to, censor what you're seeing, we'd be like, get out of here. We call him a communist. We'd
Yep.
probably honestly throw him in jail. Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this, Chris just picked up his iPhone. But this is the problem for most of us, because I believe 10% of America is fighting for it. I believe 10% is fighting against it. And there's like 80% who just float, some more than others, right? They're just
Yeah.
focused on their life and they're hardworking and they're trying to keep their family protected. But whether you have an Android or an iPhone, we all know and joke it's listening to everything we say.
Yeah.
Legal or not, it's happening. You can talk about, I was at about 3 months ago. I was in Biloxi visiting my son, who's in the Air Force. And afterwards, we went to the casino to hang out. And there was this guy sitting there with a giant Super Bowl ring. I joked around with him and said, oh, did you get that playing table tennis? And, everybody's laughing. And we're making jokes about table tennis for about 30 minutes. For the next 4 days, I kept getting Facebook clips of table tennis. Chris, you know how much table tennis I've watched in my life aside from Forrest Gump? Zero.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I still keep that device on me. I sold out. I bought the iPhone, and it doesn't matter if it's iPhone or Android. I've traded the comfort of having a GPS and a camera and a camcorder and a phone and texting for my freedom. And that's a huge problem that I think most of us as Americans suffer. And if you really think about the deep depth of where that goes in the darkness, it's scary, right?